Thank you so much. Thank you for opportunity to be here and talk about diversity in post-COVID era. I'm sure majority of you will agree that the way we work has changed substantially since COVID. I think working from the office from 9 to 5 every day is a distant memory for most of us. Now we talk about flexible work, part-time work, working from office, from home. Some of us even work in the south of Spain most of the year and enjoy it immensely, I hope. And when I talk with company management in Latvia and abroad, I can feel the sense of pride. We really think we have created policies which help our employees, and especially women, to manage their private and work lives, to be able to focus on their caregiving responsibilities if they choose so, and we believe that these policies work. How wrong are we? I will make a point today that those policies actually don't always work and don't always create the outcomes we wish they would. I will base that on the research we did by interviewing 5,000 women in 10 countries, different levels in their careers, starting from executive assistants, ending with CEOs in different companies, and asking them how do they feel about work and these different policies their employers have implemented. So let me pose the first question. Have you ever thought that part-time work could equal burnout? I can hear yeses, I can see nods, and I'm glad to see that we do recognize this problem. This is exactly what women report back to us. The ones who have chosen, and there's quite few in the pool we interviewed, to go on part-time work contracts, report back frustration. They report back that they're looking at mental health problems, stress. They see that it just doesn't work, and many of them are coming back saying we are actively looking for work or considering leaving workforce altogether. So what is the problem? Part-time work. I mean, obviously women chose to go on these contracts. A problem is that the policies are there, but as with any document, if you just present it at a company outing and then put it in the shelf where it collects dust, and implementation is not there, it just doesn't work. Women report back that their superiors don't give them clear indication when they should work, how they should work, how often they should be visible in office or not, and it all leads to them feeling obliged to be present all the time, respond to every email, and effectively they get paid half, but pretty much work full-time. Here comes the frustration. Let me pose another question. Have you thought that flexible working, and specifically hybrid work, so working from home some days and working from office some days, could actually lead to increased isolation and at least perceived notion that our career development could be stalling? Again, this is exactly what women report back to us. And this is as compared to women who work either full-time in office, and interestingly also, the ones who work full-time at home report better satisfaction. So it's actually hybrid which is creating the problem. And here women say they feel they don't have enough face time with people who could make decisions about their career development. A lot of women report harassment and microaggression. And when we talk about harassment, microaggression, that's something could be just as simple as not being invited to a meeting, which could lead to an interesting project, or even worse, being invited to that meeting, but meeting taking place when they're on the school run or on the days when they work from home and meeting happens to be just face-to-face. lots of other potential examples. What we see with women, again, are saying we want to change our employers. This does not work for us. So I gave you two examples. Both are not painting a rosy picture. Question, what can we do? There's a positive as well. There are a small sample of women, quite small as compared to the all interviewed, who say they believe these policies work, who say they work for truly inclusive organizations. And these organizations, some have made both part-time work, hybrid work for them. So what are they doing differently? And here we see also that women who work for these companies, they're extremely loyal, they're not planning to look for another job, they really support their employer. I would like to make a claim that this is all about culture. It's about having a policy and then living the values which you have put down in that policy. It's about leadership, starting from top leadership and ending with middle management, walking the talk. Exactly like my previous speaker's title of presentation, walk the talk. Not only have a policy and then have it put in a nice shelf, make sure that that policy is understood by everyone, but there are good examples of employees who do get promoted if they choose to do part-time work or any other flexible option, and make sure that everybody in an organization understands it. So here are a couple of points we can take from these truly inclusive organizations. 3 big parts is related to addressing mental health issues, stress, burnouts. It's not employees' problem anymore, it's employers' problem. All of us have to think, how do we support people who work for us? And that's both genders, it's not about women only. How do we make sure that we provide that safety net for them? Make sure that if there is a policy on part-time, it actually is clear enough and communicated, and there's communication between superiors and their employees. And do beware, and remember there are certain traps to hybrid working practices. So I hope you found this interesting. I hope some of the points you will bring back to your organizations. And I wish everyone to make an impact which really matters. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristine.